Tupac glasses on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. Hey, man. Hey, my dog in the cut right here. Hey, where you
Hey,
at, Q?
bro.
Q,
I'm
where
at
you
a
at, man?
training. I'm at a work event. So I'm in the truck right now. I'm on a time crunch today, y'all. So
You should know
Hey,
what time it is. You
hey,
got the Carhartt hat on.
ain't
Yeah,
no
yeah,
yeah.
problem,
got the
bro.
Straight
Carhartt. I
job
thought I had
mode.
a Raider hat, bro, but I only had a Dodger hat in here.
Hey, bro. Either way,
Like
we
he
know you
said,
mean
it's dark.
business. So we appreciate the dedication, regardless, dog.
It's
We
open
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
season. We're not
I had to
opening.
tap in for our special guest, bro. He's one of my boys. I see him at a lot of games, so I had to show
Yeah,
him some
man.
respect out here.
Oh yeah, bro. We got a legend in the building, bro. We gonna get to it real soon. But yeah, bro, we back with another one. I'm here with, obviously with my dog, Raider AQ. I'm here with my guy Raider Trey 540. And you already know it's your boy Mike, aka Mike Cavelli. And this is the show that is often imitated, sometimes try to be duplicated, but can't be duplicated. The one and only BTB, the Black Team Broadcast. We back with another special episode, bro. And man, we getting closer, bro. We getting a lot closer to draft season. I'm excited. I'm excited. I believe what, just under a month now?
Under a month.
Yeah.
Just under a month.
Yeah, man. We just under a month, man. But before we get into all the fun and all the topics, bro, let's get straight into it, bro. We got a special guest in the building, like we were saying. And man, it's a lot I can say, bro. This guy's one of the premier content creators we have in Raider Nation. He be killing it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You may love his opinions, you may hate his opinions, but at least I know, and he knows you watching, you tuning in. Without further ado, man, the one and only, our guy. Oh, there he is, Joe Morley in the building. Yes, sir.
What's happening?
What's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys showing up. But hey, exactly what you said. Hey, as long as you watching, it don't matter if you love me or hate me.
Yeah, no, that's real,
For
bro.
sure, for
That's
sure.
real.
That's real, bro. Honestly, that's so real.
Yeah,
That's so
but
real.
man, I'm glad to finally have you on BTV, bro. I've been a fan of your content for a minute, and I was waiting. Honestly, I feel like it was more of waiting for the right time. Like I didn't want to like jump the gun right away and have you on there, and it's not up to par. You get me? Like obviously, when you have top guns on your show, you want the quality got to match. It got to make sense, in my opinion. And I feel like this was like the perfect timing, especially we got brighter days ahead too. From what it looks like, this offseason's been fucking fantastic so far.
Oh yeah. As soon as we locked up that number one overall pick, you already knew the content was gonna be flying this offseason. Like you were like,
Oh
yep,
yeah,
here we go. Because when you got like 5 or 6, you're kind of like, we could do some mock drafts, we could do this. But when you got the number one, and then we didn't know the max shit was gonna happen too. Like Hey, thank you, Max Crosby, and thank you, the Ravens, because you guys have helped out a lot too. All that.
We'll definitely ask you about that too. We'll get into that. But before we get into all the topics, man, we got to show love to the chat, bro. We got people in the building. Mama Majors, we appreciate you. Much love, Mama Majors.
Mom, how you doing, mother?
Yeah, hey, that's dedication though. Hey, you know you're doing something right when your mom's still your biggest fan, even at your adult age, bro. You know you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Our dog Gray for show in the building. What's goody, gent? Yes, sir. What's goody, bro? We appreciate
What's good, bro? What's good?
Yes, sir. Prez in the building. Yes, sir. My dog. We here.
We here, man.
Yeah, he said, "Welcome back, AQ." And Joe, yeah, he hyped.
Yeah, Raider Resistance. That guy's on. That's another level right there. Like,
yeah,
the stuff he kicks it out quick,
fast, bro, fast. He's on it.
Hey, sometimes I'll be wondering, bro. Hey, Prez, you have like a twin or like a clone or something? Like, what's going on, bro? Because you're pushing out shit at a rapid level, bro. It's insane.
He definitely has an older doppelganger. His doppelganger is definitely 45. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, he for sure got an old soul, bro. But I appreciate it, bro. It makes the conversation a little bit easier because it's not like I'm gonna tell him some shit and he'll be like, "Fuck is that?" Like, just lost. At least you know, like, he has an idea of some of the stuff that we had back in the 90s.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Now, when you bring up stuff on the show, Trey, there are times where he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, because I was really there. I really grew up in those times. Hey, and
so that man, a brick phone, he'll be so confused on what that is.
Yeah, the phone with the bag. The phone with a bag, man. So yeah.
Oh, the phone with the bag. That's old school. That's way too old. But
yeah, don't get Trey started, Joe.
Yeah, once you go,
once you're down that rabbit hole with him, bro, next thing you know, you're talking about like some old T.I. songs and we just in a rabbit hole after that.
Talking about fucking Atari.
I was just gonna challenge him to a good old fashioned game of Snake, and that's it. Like,
oh yeah, definitely on my phone. I definitely had a great score on there on the Nokia.
Oh man,
I gotta ask, hey, Prez, before we get into all the subjects, back when you were in school, bro, did y'all used to get pencils and like try and break each other's pencils? Like, did y'all play that game and shit back in school or nah? That's some other shit.
We did plastic spoons in my day.
Plastic spoons? What the fuck? Yeah, y'all played for a minute then. What the?
You fold up the end of the plastic spoon and then you pull it up and bam, you try to break the, whoever breaks the one concept. Yeah, we did the pencils too though. I was never good at that one.
Wait, now that I think about it, he was going to school in the 2000 to 2010, so they're using lead pencils. I don't know. Unless they're bold in doing that shit with lead pencils.
They were using pens and cell phones.
He can't be older than me. Like, we're about to right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you touched bases on this subject last week, Joe, but we're going to touch bases on this before we get into like the main subjects of the week. Last week, it was reported. Oh, let me bring up the guys. Let's see. There we go. Touch screen. Yeah, it was reported that they will be voting next week at the owners meeting in regards to a succession plan for Mark Davis and the Raiders organization. Now, I've seen a lot of fans being worried, skeptical, immediately wondering like, what's going on? Are we selling the team or is it over with? Like, because let's be real. There's been some fans that have been hoping and praying that he sells. I don't think he should. And I don't know if we should be panicking just yet. Like, I don't know. I can't envision Marky Mark wanting to sell the team just yet.
Nah, this ain't that situation. It's just he don't got no kids. So who the fuck is he gonna get a team to?
I'd wear the wig, bro. If he gave me a little portion of the team, I'd walk around the stadium with the hair, bro.
Hey, bro,
I don't give a fuck.
I'll give me a nice little $1 billion bowl cut. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd rock that shit.
As you can see, it's not a bowl cut anymore. It's a full hawk. So y'all better get y'all shit together.
Hey, I don't know if I'll call Mark dad, but it'd be close. Like, I'll be thinking about it. Like,
hey, bro, Mark. Portion of the team, that daddy, I don't give a fuck.
Marky D be having the women. So
hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, maybe he's seen the concern with the succession plan. So we seen it over the weekend. He popped out with something. He popped out with something.
I wasn't mad at it either.
Hey,
I've been lucky to run into Mark Davis a couple of times, and the couple of times that I've been able to interact with him, he seems like a real chill kind of guy. So I mean, fuck it, I'll be like, "What's up, man? Like, let's go." Anything like he said, just give me 5%.
Yeah, something small.
5%. I'm cool with that.
Marky D.
What does Tom Brady own? Like 5%, right?
Shit.
10, I think.
All I need is some lifelong season tickets, and I'm cool, bro. Maybe a nice little office at the facility.
Marky D pulls up to In-N-Out Burger in a Mini Cooper, bro. You know he's got to be the most down-to-earth person that you will ever meet.
He keep it P, bro. He keep it all the way P. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I think everybody blew it out of proportion with that news last week because basically, like you guys already said, we need a succession plan. Since Mark's mom passed away and stuff like that, it kind of changed it up with the league because he was a succession plan, right? And that's how he got the team. And now they needed somebody. And Egon, he's already part owner. Like, maybe we don't know this already, but if you watch the Miami Indiana championship game, who do you think is standing right next to Tom Brady on the sideline? It's Egon.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the owner? So he already owns what? I think 7.5%.
He's got a nice percentage. Yeah.
So I know the Raiders are also owned by the Casamigos group as well. Is that a higher percentage?
George Clooney has a part of the fucking Raiders.
One of the tequila.
Wait, George Clooney is a part of the Casamigos. I'm mind blown. All this is
Casamigos, right? I could be wrong. Some tequila company owns. I believe.
Yeah, Casamigos is definitely George Clooney's tequila brand.
Oh, that's fire! I didn't even know that, bro. That's player.
Well, all this,
I'll look it up right now.
But all this money that the Raiders have been able to bring in and get these free agents and stuff, this is all coming from these guys, these small little owners, the minorities
buying portions. Yep.
Yeah.
Michael Meldman, he owns with George Clooney. Casamigos is a part owner of the Raiders.
Hey. Now I see why AQ knows about this and why I don't. This way out of my tax bracket. This way apart. This is definitely in AQ's tax bracket, bro. But he know about all that money going on.
Yeah, Mark owns 70% of the team, so that's
a good majority.
Yeah. So whatever he says, like those other guys, like you own the team, like you can say you're an owner, but you don't.
Until he gets to 49. Then that's the only time when that shit switches.
Marky Mark said, "Look at me, I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
I'm the captain of this."
Yeah, off topic, but I seen someone comment under those Egon posts or whatever, and one guy was like, "Man, I love Mark because he listens to the fans," and they're like, "That's his one problem. He be listening to fans too much."
Sometimes, bro. Sometimes. Hey, but who knows? I mean, I don't think he's selling the team, bro. But who knows? Maybe he might consider a little less percentage because it was reported too this morning actually that very soon we will see NBA basketball being played full time in Vegas, bro. How do y'all feel about that?
That's gonna be crazy. But back to what you was just saying though, bro. So the 7% that bro bought, that's gonna put us at 10 being worth about what $10 billion. $10 billion. So that puts us right behind the Cowboys in worth as far as like sports teams. But now that doesn't. So the whole succession plan, bro, is not for Mark Davis to sell the team anytime soon. It's a succession plan for when his time comes that he has to step down. So this shit ain't nothing that's gonna happen anytime soon. But this NBA exploring the expansion to Vegas, we've been hearing about that with LeBron. And Marky D got something to do with that too. Especially with the Aces booming, how they booming. So
I wouldn't be shocked to see if Mark Davis had a hand in possibly ownership on the incoming expansion team in Vegas. I wouldn't be shocked if it happened, and I would love to see it. Like now, Grant, I'm a Laker fan, so till the day I die. But I'd fuck with it. I wouldn't be a hater. I'd be intrigued to see what they got going on over there.
Because they're gonna definitely get an expansion draft. So
yeah,
where they can pick. Don't they get to pick from teams like that already have like players that I know you don't go get superstars, but like
the expansion draft, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but also that those expansion teams, their chances automatically become much, much higher than regular teams for the regular draft, possibly get the first or second overall pick.
If a fucking expansion NBA team coming in and they start winning before us, I'm still gonna be mad.
Man,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Why you have to put that into the universe? Hey, it's been so much positivity this offseason.
Come on, Mark Davis's WNBA championships don't hurt you a little bit,
bro. They do. That's what I'm saying, bro. And they're in silver and black.
They are.
Like, yeah, they had a fucking parade on the strip before us, and that shit was lit.
It bugs me, bro. But from the outside looking, I just see it since they were in this, like you said, same owner. Same colors. I see it as like almost like a high school. Okay, that's the women's basketball team. The football team may be a little ass right now, but women's basketball cooking. They dominate, right?
They are the reason that we're able to make these moves we're making, though. Because he's making so much money off of them. Mm-hmm. And then he's definitely probably a part of this position right here, bro. Like, it's Vegas, like, and I guarantee you Max is too. So, like, Max, Brady,
hey, who knows?
Like, everybody's going to be a part of this shit.
Shit, Max. Hey, we've seen it in the past. We done seen two sport athletes. We seen what Max could do on the court, bro. Hey, imagine Max on the basketball court. Hey,
if we see Donovan Mitchell come to this team, we know why.
Because
not Donovan Mitchell, but James Harden. James Harden, my bad.
Max bought into a soccer club earlier this year, right?
Yeah,
by the Niners.
Yeah, he's making good investments, bro. That's one thing I say about Max. I know a lot of people like to pocket watch people and be like, "Oh, they're spending money. I hope they're saving money for when it's all said and done." But he's making real smart investments. Yeah, he's spending some money, but he's making some real smart investments too.
Your investments are how you keep that money when you get old and when you go. Yeah, that those investments are what make that happen. So you can't just pocket it.
Yeah, I agree. Now the big question too is
can't just spend it on strippers off the strip.
I wonder what they're going to call that team. So not only was Vegas granted an expansion team, but so was Seattle. But in my opinion, we know what it is. Seattle, like Press said, bring back the Sonics, bro. Bring back the Sonics. Keep that tradition going, because I miss being able to hear that Ice Cube record and be like, yeah, we still beat the Supersonics.
So are they going to add both, or are they picking between Seattle and Las Vegas?
They're adding both.
No, they're adding both. So I think Minnesota and Memphis are being moved, if I'm not mistaken, to the Eastern Conference.
Wow.
These conferences never they never make sense, but whatever. But I wouldn't want to see them have to bear the name of an old team for basketball. Like, I get it with the Raiders and shit, bro, but like in the A's, because those teams are so huge, but the Supersonics, they aren't the Lakers.
No, they got
what I'm saying?
Bro. I'm not gonna.
They got history, but what is their history?
Nah,
let's
even
be
though
real, bro. Like,
they're a rival, bro. I'm not gonna shit on the Sonics, bro. I think the NBA should bring back the Sonics.
Man, the Supersonics should go to fucking Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just like how Charlotte did. Like, it was the New Orleans Hornets didn't fucking make sense. The Charlotte Hornets did. They went back and they gave a team to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? They made a whole new team, the Pelicans. Yeah. You feel me? So do the same shit in Vegas, bro. Like, let that Seattle shit stay. Don't bring that shit to Vegas.
No, I get you. No. For when I was saying the Sonics, that's for Seattle, bro. I'm not talking about for
Vegas.
Get a whole new team. I'm just wondering what are they gonna call it, bro? That because no matter what, I feel like there's gonna get mixed reviews when they finally decide the team name for that. It could either be really good or really bad.
It's got to do something to be incorporated with Vegas, bro.
What would you guys suggest if you were if you were given the opportunity to name this team? What would you name them possibly?
Las Vegas.
The Bosses.
I don't know. Just go with the shooters. Why not?
Yeah.
Old Western. You got the Western.
That's a little controversial.
You got to speak on what Vegas is. Fuck that. I'm with her, bro. The bosses or like you said, the shooters. What was my man name from Casino? Not Tommy DeVito that Joe Pesci played. Name him after him.
Oh damn, I don't know his name on that. Yeah.
Name him after him. Real talk.
Hey, name the Las Vegas Mobsters. Go ahead.
There you go. That's a
there
good
you
one.
go, bro. Like,
I see some saying the Vegas.
They warm up in ski mask.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The Spades would even be an interesting one.
Yeah,
I mean, you might as well throw something out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to incorporate Vegas.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
It has to. I was gonna say the Strip, but like I don't know how you do that. You know.
I was gonna say like I don't know.
Strippers.
Strippers. Las Vegas strippers.
Vegas strippers.
They already doing that Magic City Monday in the NBA, so I don't know if they
the Las Vegas Crazy Horses.
Yeah. That's knowledge. That's crazy.
There you go. Jacks.
The Crazy Horses. That's wild.
Jacks for Blackjack. I don't know.
But yeah, man. We'll see in due time. We still got a long ways to go before we find out, or even when there's an actual NBA game officially played during the regular season in Vegas. But before that, we got something that's a lot closer.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Just under a month from now, bro, we got the NFL draft. It's almost that time, man. It's almost that time of the year again. And honestly, how do you feel? Like every year, I feel like the media like narratives get real interesting around the draft. Like this year, like I feel like the QB talk's been a bit dry this year. Like last year, that was insane.
Has it been dry, or did it just spice up this week?
I don't know. It might have spiced up. Who knows, bro? Who knows? A lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people. One famous former quarterback. He had a lot to say about the subject. He said that he doesn't believe Fernando Mendoza is a lock at QB1. He thinks that it should be Ty Simpson. How do you guys feel about that?
If it was supposed to be Ty Simpson, bro, he would have been the number 2 quarterback that we've been fucking talking about this whole time.
Yeah.
Just being honest. He would have been the number 2 quarterback we've been talking about this whole time. Like, why the fuck would it happen now?
Yeah.
And then you just seen the report come out with Nussmeier. So, like, they're obviously trying to build some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ty Simpson, I think he would have benefited from another year in college. And the whole conversation about that number 2 quarterback was thrown out the window once Dante Moore went back to school. Like, once he went, it was Fernando and nobody else. And everybody's been like that. I know the sexy pick is the quarterback or whatever, and they're trying to make it seem like that, but come on. Like, and what Dan Orlovsky's doing, he's just basically doubling down. Somebody called him out on it a couple weeks ago, and he just said, you know what? Double down. Hey, we won't even know if Dan Orlovsky's right or wrong for years to come now, because we can laugh about it and we can say that Ty Simpson's not better than Fernando Mendoza. But when they get on the playing field, that's when it comes down to it. Like, so we can laugh now and think that Fernando's the better one, and maybe Dan Orlovsky gets the better laugh a couple of years later. You know what I mean?
It's possible. It definitely is.
Dan Orlovsky hasn't got the better laugh yet.
No, he never will.
His fucking takes are fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna always look at the fact that you ran out the back of the fucking end zone. Like,
yeah.
Bro,
I seen some people actually on social media today kind of making that argument, like what did he know about QB evaluation? He stepped out of bounds and he sucked on the field. And I'm like, I get that, but then we got to call a spade. And how do you guys feel about coaches then? Because a lot of these coaches, it's not like there's a lot of it's not a lot of all-time greats that are great coaches, like all-time great players that are great coaches now. Like a lot of coaches, they played the game, but you get me, they probably didn't really see the field, so they were on the sidelines studying, being able to take notice of seeing what went wrong. What you get me, like they got to see everything from like that third person point of view. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's the same thing with Dan Orlovsky. He was no disrespect, but you sucked as a quarterback. but maybe you're pretty good at studying as a quarterback.
Yeah, it doesn't take away from your knowledge of the game. No,
Yeah.
it definitely doesn't.
No, that's real. That's real for sure.
I mean, I give him credit. He made it to the NFL, so hey, more
Yeah.
power to him. It's like he had to be some kind of athlete.
Yeah.
He had to know what he was talking about a little bit. But sometimes you do get blinded, and I don't know. Sometimes like being a TV guy, sometimes you throw stuff out there, and sometimes it is just for ratings. I don't know if he's doing it, and I kind of like how Pat McAfee backed him into a corner, and like I don't know if you guys saw that, but Pat McAfee kind of got into him, made him look kind of dumb right there on that whole statement. But this is what I don't get. Like he's saying,
set him up nicely.
He's not saying that he's the number one. He's saying that the value of Ty Simpson at 10 to 20 is better than Fernando Mendoza at number one. So he's saying value-wise, and now that I can kind of get. I understand that because is Fernando Mendoza like Joe Burrow when Joe Burrow came out? It depends on what you think. I think of him more like a Kirk Cousins, right now at this point, or maybe a Matt Ryan. And so but would I take those guys at number one overall? Hell yes, I would. So it don't matter.
I was about to ask you that. Like based on obviously we're knowing like when the draft happens, it's not our choice for whether we like the pick or not. It's not our decision. That's the regime. That's Spytech. That's ownership. That's Clint Kubiak that's making that decision. You personally, do you think would you consider Fernando a lock at one? And is he somebody that you personally would draft that first overall if you were the decision maker?
It's two different answers right there. But I think Fernando Mendoza is a lock for the Raiders to select him. Everything that they've showed, the moves that they've done this offseason, everything that they've lined up for, yes, he is the guy. Me personally, I have a lot of questions about him. I do. I like his intangibles. I like the person that he is. I like what you saw in the last couple of games, like when the game was on the line and how he stepped up and became that leader and shit. That run in the championship game alone, that's when I was like, okay, he's being. Now, is he a guy that can go out there and win a game for us by himself? I'm not sure. I think he's more of that. Put the weapons around him. He's not going to make the mistakes. He's going to go down there and lead us down and be that game manager kind of guy. And I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. But, but I don't think if he has to throw the ball 40 times a game, I think we're in trouble.
Okay.
But me personally, like I've said, if there was if Dante Moore or somebody else was in this draft besides him, I think there would be more questions about it. And challenging himself. So right now we just don't have anybody, and the Raiders, we've backed ourselves into this corner where we got to take a quarterback. We have to do something at the position, and we have to take the shot. So but Fernando's going number one no matter what.
Yeah, I definitely see it happening too. More than likely, it's a very good chance he's the clear-cut number one overall pick this year at this point. But like you said, I kind of have the same sentiment where I have questions as well regarding him, and it's also because in years past or just in general, seeing what has become of the first overall pick or who usually ends up getting selected, that's usually what most people would quote unquote the absolute can't miss best player in the draft. And I honestly don't know if I could say 100% he's that guy this year. Like I can't say he's the best player in this class, and based on preference, because everybody has style preferences when it comes to certain players and playing style, just like coaches do. I wouldn't necessarily say he's my style preference of a quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know if he's my style preference. But I guess you could say when it came to this point of us finally getting the first overall pick or being in range to get a quarterback, this wasn't exactly the type of quarterback I envisioned us drafting. But I mean, hey, if this is who they pick, it is what it is. It's not my decision to make, but if he's a Raider, he'll have my support.
Now, hold on. Because I really want to get into this, bro, because I know the style, like, we want the athletic style quarterback. Yeah. We want the flashy quarterback, but that wasn't the quarterbacks that we seen in the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? That really did something. Like, he has it between the ears, bro. Like, he's going to make the play that he has to make. It's not going to be that play where, like you said, he can come in and dominate. Now, I think if you put him in a position where he got to throw the ball 40 times a game, he'll adjust. I think he's that type of quarterback, bro. Like, but I just don't want to make it seem like that he has to be Caleb and all them just to be like a great quarterback. Like,
I'm glad you brought up Caleb. So I was actually gonna respond back to that, saying like, even though obviously you said there's no quarterbacks that made the playoffs that play like that, Caleb Williams never played in the college football playoff, but we know what Caleb Williams is.
I'm talking about the NFL playoffs, and Caleb was in there. He was in there, but the ones when it came down to it was those ones that didn't do what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like running around the field, like I get that, bro. Like you want somebody that he can get you out of a bad situation. That's all you want. You don't want somebody that's going to run around and try to create. I want you to get me out that situation and make a play.
Yeah. I guess you could say I wanted more like somebody I could feel more confident in, like, and being ready, like knowing like, yeah, that's our guy. Like if he's here, like obviously I hope he's good. Just like there's some people that I don't hate Fernando Mendoza. Let's get that out the way. I do not hate.
We know that.
I think he sucks. But there's some people that do, and there's a lot of people that love him. No matter what, when he gets drafted here, everybody's gonna have the same sentiment. Everybody's gonna be hoping that he's good.
Yeah.
That we're successful and we're winning games. That's gonna be the result no matter what. Nobody's gonna be
at the end of the day, once they put that jersey on, that's our guy. We're riding with him.
Like we gotta support him.
For
like,
sure.
Once he's here, like you gotta support him. You get me? But I'm on show and pro. I'm basically on show and prove mode. Like
didn't he win games in college though?
He did.
He won the big games though. Like when he against Miami, bro, he showed up. Like it wasn't like he just let the running game take over for him in that game. Like no, in that 4th and 5 play, that was Fernando. Like
that was a great play.
He made that play happen.
I wanted to see a game like the Miami game to put the stamp on him. Like we saw the Oregon game, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I want to see when he had adversity, like when he was playing that defense, because that Miami defense they were hitting him. That D line was getting to him, and they were holding him down a little bit. And he did make some bad throws that probably at the NFL level might have been pick sixes. But he kept going, and like you said, and when the game was on the line and they needed a big play from him, he delivered. So that's what you got to look at. I mean, and like you said, the mindset, and every quarterback that's come in here or been in the NFL that's really smart has been able to succeed and do it. And I don't know, like he's your old school, tall guy, big guy that stands in the pocket, but I think we underestimate his speed a little bit too. He can run.
He can move.
He can move. It look a little funny, but he can move. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
As long as you get it done.
And that 6'5" frame, bro, it's tough to bring down. We're
being honest. And it also takes down injuries. You can get hit by a 6'2" lineman and you can take that. Pause. But, you look at a 6'1" quarterback, there's 2 and some change, and at 6'3", 320 linemen fall on you. That shit feels different.
Like, look at that, bro. 6'4.5", 236 pounds, bro. Like that's a big boy. Pause.
Yeah,
that's a big dude.
His measurements. We figured
34
that out.
starts in college.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Like when you could play that many games in college, like, and we've been seeing it. That trend has been happening a lot with these guys that's got those extra years or played those,
and they're successful.
Games. Yes.
True. Also, I feel like it's that NIL money too. Like that makes a big difference. It made a big difference.
Well, yeah, I think the NIL money, being able to pay these athletes, is keeping people in school. Like Dante Moore. Dante Moore would have came out any other year if there wasn't NIL money. But that kept him in, which is better for him and it's better for the league because we're going to keep quarterbacks in school, in college, so they come out more prepared in the NFL draft. And I think that's a lot better.
I'd pick that Nike money over playing for the Jets too.
If Dante comes out, Ty Simpson stays in.
No, I think he still would have declared, bro. Like he seems
No, I think he's seen this quarterback class wasn't as saturated as the next year is going to be.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? Let me get in this one. Chamberlain was like, yo, fuck it. I can play with them.
I really believe that Ty Simpson would have still declared it anyway. Like I think he was already.
Everybody was saying he should have stayed. Everybody was saying like, yo, he
should have stayed.
I get why people are saying he should have stayed. Like he had the bad second half of the year, but going into it, I felt just the intangibles and what he had to work with. I felt confident. Like, no, he's ready. He's league ready, in my opinion. One thing I will say is comparing the two offenses, looking from the outside looking in. Fernando had a lot of weapons around him that you can't really say that Ty Simpson had. Like, obviously, you could say there was Ryan Williams.
And Bernard.
And Jeremy Bernard. It was pretty much Jeremy Bernard. Ryan Williams kind of forgot who he was this past season.
Yeah, but see,
Ryan Williams forgot he was Ryan Williams.
He was still a 5-star though.
And the O-line wasn't that great. It was okay, but it wasn't as solidified as Indiana's, where Indiana had the running game solidified. And
what were they ranked though? Where were those players ranked though?
Yeah. No,
they were 3 and 4, like 2 and 3 stars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then Alabama don't get that. Like it was just Ryan Williams, and then didn't produce like they usually do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he didn't have a running game to rely on, bro. So it's pretty much him and those receivers. So if they're not in sync, they're not connecting, then the offense is screwed. They're fucked up at that point.
Everything is not on Ty Simpson. But my thing is still, if Dante Moore comes out, Ty Simpson is going to the second round as a quarterback, hands down. He's not coming in. He's not going to be a first-round quarterback.
I don't know. There's still teams in the later half that need a quarterback too, bro. Like,
that would have drafted. They could have waited to the second round and got him.
No, because there's other teams that need quarterbacks, bro. Like besides him, bro. Like Pittsburgh could. We don't know what's going to happen.
Pittsburgh would have drafted Dante Moore or something like that. They would have traded up for him.
No, they would have had to send a haul to trade up for him, bro. I don't think that would have happened. Like,
but if Ty Simpson,
to go to the Jets at that point.
If Ty Simpson is right behind Mendoza, then why they ain't doing that same shit for him though?
Because Dante Moore would go number 2. It would go Fernando, Dante Moore, and then the rest of the draft would start.
So why is Ty Simpson being put in front of Mendoza right now? Then? That's all I'm saying. If he's being
because we're at the time of the year where everybody is tired of the draft, and you can't say the same stories over and over. So we're at the time of the year where it's just smoke screens and bullshit. Draft gets here. That's basically all it is. Like I think Nussmeier is better, and he has a good shot. Like think about it. Last year at this time, people were thinking about him as possibly the number 1 overall pick.
I was a Nussmeier guy.
He had a reason to have bad play. His shoulder, and now he's going to come back healthy. Some team's going to get him good in the second and third round. And same thing with Drew Aller. He just had a bad year, but the year before you were ranking him real high. So I think later on in the draft you're going to get good. It just depends on when you get hot and and what system you go into. And I think like the Raiders, we built the system for Fernando for him to come in here, do his thing, and be good. Now, if there's a team out there that can build a system for Ty Simpson, go ahead and go get him. He's a smaller guy, though. Good luck. But I'm not even sure, even with all this Ty Simpson talk this week, that he'll even go first round. I think they're trying to push him into the first round. But when you look at all the other talent that's out there, like, and you have question marks about this quarterback, do you really want to take him? Like,
I think
the Jets are that.
I think he makes it. I feel like the farthest Ty Simpson's going to fall, if he does fall, it will be Pittsburgh. I feel like that's Pittsburgh. Me too. I think Pittsburgh takes him.
I think the Jets get desperate and take him.
I could definitely see the Jets taking him too. Like that's definitely possible. But there's also other teams that might take that chance. Who knows? Like for all we know, Arizona's been dead quiet. They might get bold and say screw it and take him at 3.
This talk with Dan Orlovsky and Mike Tannenbaum and all them and that agency pushing this shit, is getting that draft stock to do this, bro. And somebody's gonna be like, you know what? I think he might be better than Mendoza. So we will sit because what it's doing is it's also taken from us though. Pause. It's taken from us because it's like, yo, if we can boost the thing that Mendoza and Ty Simpson are doing this, then why do we need to trade with the Raiders? Why do we need to give them a haul to go get Mendoza if we can just sit right here and get Ty Simpson?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking us at the same time. Like, ESPN loves to do that.
I feel like they're hate. That's a big part of it too. Is the media all offseason? It's no secret they've been hating on us, bro. They've been hating on us.
They do that
long, bro.
But the Raiders ain't trading this pick no matter what. The Jets GM talked about it at the combine. He goes, I called John Spytek every day. He ain't doing it.
Yeah, bro.
Spytek has a vision.
I know. Yeah, bro. They've been offered some wild stuff. So I don't.
He has this right here.
I won't say who, but I'll or what team. But let's just say a quarterback that's considered an elite quarterback was offered straight up for the pick, and they said no. So they're pretty set in stone. They're picking someone right there.
Well, yeah, and you gotta think if you brought in a veteran quarterback right now, you're fucking up your salary cap too. Like every move that they were able to make is because we're gonna have Fernando Mendoza on that rookie contract.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's real.
But I want to talk about this too. You know, the report came out that about what's his name signing with the Bengals. Signing with the Bengals.
Yeah, Flacco signed.
And we were in that running. So that lets you know too that we're also looking for another quarterback, another veteran quarterback to go along with Mendoza. So AOC, man, like you said, Mike, when you post that picture, your days are numbered. Days are numbered, AOC.
Bro.
Yeah, man. They're trying to find somebody, bro.
Yeah.
And see, the Steelers, I think we're waiting on Kirk Cousins as well, but the Steelers can offer him a starting role if Aaron Rodgers doesn't go back. So we'll be waiting a while for Kirk Cousins.
I think with Mike what's Mike McCarthy going there, I think it's almost a lock, man. Because why the fuck would they bring in Kirk Cousins and you brought in Mike McCarthy, old ass, and you're used to bringing in like young coaches. I'm just being honest, like used to bringing in young coaches that's going to be there for 20 years. But every move that the Steelers have made has been like they're trying to win now. Like they're trying to get that next Super Bowl real quick, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying, break this shit down.
And that's also where with Pittsburgh, like you said, bringing up McCarthy, there's a good chance we see Aaron Rodgers back with Pittsburgh because they got a lot of familiarity and chemistry. He coached Aaron for quite some time over at Green Bay. Yeah, they won a Super Bowl together in Green Bay. So who knows? Maybe that they'll have that last dance type season over there.
You go get Michael Pittman. You already got DK there. You got Fryer move. You know what I'm saying? You bring it like, bro. That's some shit that you trying to do to win right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, man. But
Steelers, they got to win now. They would kind of did it last year when they traded for Jalen Ramsey. They kind of pushed it all in.
Yeah, they did a lot of weird shit last year, and they doubling down on that shit this year, man. And that shit just
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have liked Michael Pittman with us, but it's all right.
That would have been nice. But yeah, man, it obviously no decisions are gonna be made, no announcements on who we're picking just yet. So even though we may think it's locked, only time will tell. We're gonna have only way we'll know it's guaranteed a lock is draft night. But
I mean, if the Raiders are already asking for the ABBA song, like,
is this your DM, Mike? Did the Raiders just ask you, can you throw? Fuck.
Hey, man.
Hold on. What the hell? Hold on, bro.
Hey,
they trying to draft you number one, Mike?
Hey, bro, they looking for anybody at this point, bro. It's like I'm telling you, it's been dark times as a Raider fan, bro. We've been real desperate, bro. At this point, we willing to take anybody, even somebody off the street, bro.
Yo, this the hood. I got way closer than you, bro.
Right there.
Oh, bingo, bitch. What are you talking about, nigga? Bingo. Put time break. Tom Brady.
Shit.
He can hit Trey Tucker on a deep route.
You see what I mean, bro? Hey, if we wouldn't have got the first pick, bro, we would have been looking at bro, more than likely. That would have been our prospects. That's how limited we are this year in the draft class.
Yeah.
So, at this point, it's a blessing and a curse. Whether you love him or you hate him, bro. I mean, if that's the pick, I mean, hey, that's the pick. But yeah, regarding Fernando
Mendoza, I was waiting for
the
Raiders to call me to come in and block some people. You know what I mean? I'll take a league minimum, get up in there.
I watched a lot of Devontae Adams receiver videos, bro. I know I can get open in the red zone at least once.
You don't have to talk to TJ. Be like, hey, bro, what's up, man? Like, let them know, like, hey, if they need me for a 10-day or something,
at least once, bro. I can get open at least once.
At least you think you can get open in
I can get. Yes, I can get open at least once.
Impress, man.
Impressed. From watching Devontae Adams videos, bro, I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with a. And I'm gonna swipe their hand, and then I'm gonna stack them, and then I'm gonna step out, and he gonna think I'm going to the corner, and then I'm gonna damn that bitch back into the post.
You should have put him widescreen right here. You should have.
I gotta play the clip. I'm sorry. I gotta play the clip, bro.
Just because I have 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks sometime. What, I'm an alcoholic now?
Ain't no way, bro. You said that you impressed man cover. I'm sorry, Trey. I don't think it's happening.
I'm getting off press.
I'm gonna go around him. Oh, yeah, the whole thing.
Stack him, juke to the right like I'm going on the out, and then I'm coming back for the post, and I just need Fernando to see me. Hands. Hey, look, hands. Just like this. Hands catch. No body. Hands catch.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
What the hell?
Look it in. Yeah. They're going to pray. Yeah. I knew he was going to be the one, bro.
And I know if you don't make that catch, it's on the quarterback. It's already on the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. I'm gonna get up. I can't. Come on, bro. Put it in my hands.
I was open the whole time.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna walk to the sideline. I'm gonna toss my helmet on the ground like Devontae did.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see it, man. One day we'll see. Maybe we'll reach out to some colleagues that we know that are in the league, and we might have to put that on film.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, Nnamdi Asomugha, Charles Woodson. I'm calling all y'all out. Y'all can't trust me.
Hey, don't make me. Hey, don't
at least one rep.
Hey,
at least one rep.
Yeah, I'll get Tiny Loke, bro.
Tiny Loke. Tiny Loke. You can get the smoke.
Hey, don't play, Trey.
I'm not Justin Jefferson.
Hey, bro.
I'm older.
Just saying. Oh no, bro. Hey, I hate to say it, but I just have a feeling he might put you on your ass like some back pockets, bro. I don't know.
Hey, what I just say, Mike? Swipe, stack, dip, post. That's what I'm gonna do to him. I'm telling him what I'm gonna do before he even see it. I'm telling him what I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay. That's where we at.
Hey, maybe that would work against Kai Blue Kelly.
Yeah. I could get and Damon Arnett. I could get them two right there.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I don't know. Eric Stokes might have something else for you though.
Going back to the conversation.
That's a Georgia Bulldog, man. We gonna let him get his shine. It's all go dogs.
He might stick you down.
Yeah.
He might be watching this program right now, already scouting you, going, "Oh, he's gonna do the step to the right."
And then I just set him up. I'll make Devontae, like he said, that Terminator screen come down. I'll set him up. Once I see that foot step over there, like, oh, he's seeing this. Bam, I'm coming back right here, and then I'm gonna set him up, and then I'm going on a fade on him. Back shoulder. Oh, let me catch that.
Oh, back shoulder shit.
Yeah, we right here. Thank you. We right here.
Hey, Raiders, we need a wide receiver 1 right here, bro. This man right here, bro. Our guy, Trey Majors in the building.
I can get it. Give me
36.
Give me some. Hey, if y'all put me in the lab with Deuce Gruden, I'll be in shape and I'll be ready by training camp.
Hey, get Spytech on the phone. No more good dinners.
Yeah.
we should edit him into one of those signing pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll put you on Trey Tucker's body, bro. That's how Bruce Green gonna have you looking at going into training camp, bro. My OTAs, you gonna be
there
ready.
we go. There we go.
Hey, look, they gonna see my son standing behind me. He gonna be 6'3", 185. They gonna be like, yo, hold up. You sure we got the right one? Be like, no, y'all do. Yeah, I got this right here. I mix them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who knows, bro? But we'll see. Maybe on draft night, bro. You might, or on day 2, you might be picked 36, bro. But
hey, look.
No official announcements of anything gonna be made just yet regarding the draft, but
hey,
or actually some have been made. It was
somebody
announced,
do the edit. Somebody do the edit to make me get drafted at 36.
Their 2026 NFL draft class, and look who the center of attention right there, bro. The man himself, the man of the hour, Fernando Mendoza, bro. Now
he got the coldest outfit on too right now.
I think I put my guy Ruben Bain all the way in the back.
Yeah, bro. So honestly, if we didn't need a quarterback, that would be my pick, bro. I really wish we could have picked Ruben Bain at 1. I feel like he's another player that's worthy of that first overall pick.
Yeah. Hey, but can we get the 2 that right there in the middle? Can we get Fernando and Casey?
It's possible. It's definitely possible. It was actually announced that Casey's going in for a visit soon with the team. Now
he's already been there.
Dynamic. Oh, they already got done?
Yeah, he already met with them.
Oh, okay. Right on.
I'm a Fernando Zachariah guy. That's just my you know.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it. It would just make things interesting because that's quite a few slot receivers in the room. Somebody would be an odd man out there, and it's been rumors going on. I don't know how true the rumors are, but it could be a possibility if something like this happens, like a Casey Conception or Zachariah Branch, like my guy Trey mentioned. If they were to get drafted here, that could possibly mean that Trey Tucker might be on his way out of here.
So my stance on that, we talked about this last time, man, and Trey Tucker's really can play on the outside. He's just smaller. But Zachariah Concepcion, your boy Malachi, like those guys are like they can move side to side. Like we know Trey Tucker has that straight line speed. He can run the hell out of routes. But those guys can catch the ball at the fucking 2 and run that shit to the 15 without being touched in a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different movement to the way they move with the ball in their hands than Trey Tucker's speed and their agility and their speed. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I feel about that, where like they could coexist, but I get it with the size situation. Like I really would like a bigger receiver to be that guy on the outside, but Trey Tucker can run the hell out of routes, bro. Like you don't have to get rid of them just because you get one of these great slot receivers. That should have just opened him up even more.
That's true.
Yeah, and Concepcion, he was my favorite wide receiver throughout all college. Like, man, I used to on the Sleeper app. I used to put in bets with him every weekend. He made me so much money. Like that's why I started following him because of that, and then I just saw everything that he worked. So I wouldn't mind. I don't know if we need a wide receiver that bad that we trade up and go for him first round, or if he falls to us at 36. But I think there's some other good wide receivers that can fall to us third round. But I understand the love fest for him. And then just the shit that he took at the combine for his speech impediment and all that stuff, like that kind of hit home for me because I had that list too, and people like to talk shit. So I was like, dude carried himself pretty damn well, and he showed a very good character.
Much respect to him too for how he carried himself. Like he handled himself very well. Like in the comments, like it seemed like he didn't really let that faze him, and I'm glad to see that. Like he knows that no matter what, like he's staying true to himself. Like it's not no act or nothing like that. Like that's him, unapologetically him, and whether people love it or hate it, that's him at the end of the day.
Respect to that.
And he grew up in a locker room. People don't understand. Like when you're playing sports, there's so much shit talk. I'm sure he's heard it all from all his teammates, from people that actually love him. That when you actually get people that are talking shit that you don't know, it's just like, okay, whatever.
Like, yeah, whatever, bro. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you definitely you know when you're in the position that these young men are in, it's the closest people around you. You hear that shit from them all the time.
Yeah.
So when you get it from people in the world, you're like, man, y'all motherfuckers just catching on. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of brush it off. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's how I look at that.
yeah. Another receiver that we brought in recently, I believe it was this past weekend, was if my guy watches, my guy Rundown, this is his favorite receiver, Denzel Boston.
Denzel, I knew it was.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be against it. I like Denzel Boston too. I don't know if he's gonna make it to pick 36. I feel like he's one of those, another receiver just like Casey Conception that it's a good chance I see them going late first round.
Hey, you got to say that shit right. You know they it's a big thing with names now. Concepcion.
Conception, right?
Concepcion. Names get you more money now, I guess.
Yeah.
See, I always have and I posted a video about it today that I have a feeling the Raiders are going to trade back up into the first round, somewhere in there. Okay. I just have that feeling. No, I don't have no inside information or anything. But wouldn't it be nice to go get your number one wide receiver along with your quarterback? You already got the running back. You already got the tight end. You kind of fixed your offensive line good enough. Now you get the big thing about going up to the first round is you get that 5th-year contract. So you're getting
talk your shit, Joe.
No, that's real.
You know what I mean? So I have a feeling, like I did a whole thing on it and I did the points. Our points are 5. Don't quote me on this, but I think our points for 36 is number 540 points. And I think if we took a 4th round pick and something else, we can move up close to 26 and further. So 26 to 32.
Oh, wow.
Try to get in that range. And we could be right there. Even if we trade something next year with it, like a mid-round pick next year, and we can get up there and make that call, like I'm good with it. Like if they really feel that one of these guys is our guy and he's going to be the JSN of this offense, do it now. Do it. Might as well.
I
10 picks is nice, but really, do you want 10 rookies? Do you think all 10 guys are going to make an impact?
No,
trade it. Let's
no. With it. No, that's real. That's real. You're right about that.
Use those picks in the earlier rounds to get the better players. That way, when you get players in the later rounds, they're depth. You know what I'm saying? I completely agree with that.
Now, everybody has their favorite guy. You mentioned Casey Concepcion being your favorite guy. Trey's guy is Zachariah Branch, my guy Rundown, who he's my co-host for Blunts and Breakdowns. He says Denzel Boston, who's on the screen. My favorite receiver that I hope the Raiders get, and this is a little biased because I'm from LA, but I really hope we get this guy right here. I would really like to see Jacoby Lane on this Raiders roster. I feel like he would be like exactly what this team needs. Like we need a big body, aggressive receiver that is reliable at that high point with the 50-50 ball or in the goal line, which obviously we know what it's looking like. Fernando's going to be the quarterback. They say he's very efficient in the red zone, so we need somebody that's more than reliable in the red zone to keep that efficiency up.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is why I question the first round wide receiver, because I really like Jacoby Lane and I really like Skylar Bell from UConn. Those are two really good wide receivers that I think can go in the later rounds. And I mean, I wouldn't be upset if we went up and got the better wide receiver, but those two guys right there are great values and great steals. I think end of second, beginning of the third round, if we can get one of those guys. And I was so pissed off because I wanted to go to the Senior Bowl, and I had the credentials to go to the Senior Bowl, but it was when that big old storm hit. But this was the one guy I wanted to talk to. This is the only, like I told Simone Raider, I go, hey, when we get there, I'm talking to Jacoby Lane. That's the guy I want to talk to. I think he would fit in perfect. And I didn't get to do it. So I kick myself every damn day that I never got to meet him yet. So like I'm saying, if he becomes a Raider, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I would love that pick. And obviously earlier in the year, just a couple weeks ago, we thought, okay, we're going to have more than one first round pick this year. So there were a lot of talks of possibly Jacoby Lane or Mekhi Lemon at 6. Now I'm a big fan of Mekhi Lemon too. I think he's a dog. I think he should be the first wide receiver off the board this year. But being an SC fan and getting to watch them both over the last couple of years, I honestly like Jacoby Lane's game a bit more. Like, especially for this team, I feel like that would have been the better fit anyway. But
yeah, I mean,
Lemon would be nice. Nah, I still think Jacoby Lane would be a perfect fit here.
They did bring in another wide receiver, right? The Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Jacoby Lane. Do you like Bernard better than Jacoby Lane, or Jacoby Lane still? Because they brought Bernard in for a visit. The guy from Alabama.
Yeah, Bernard.
I like Lane better.
Yeah, I kind of like Lane a little bit better. I do like Jeremy Bernard though. I would not be mad if they drafted Jeremy Bernard in all either.
I think Jacoby Lane was more consistent going through this season.
Yeah.
Bernard was great. Like he had great games, but he also had games where like he was just not there. I think Jacoby Lane was more consistent as far as his gameplay.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be mad at Bernard either. I wouldn't be. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't be mad at Bernard either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jacoby is in the red zone. He's something else in that red zone. Like he was that main target at USC the last 2 years in the red zone, and then, like you said, being 6'4", like how tall he is, like you're like, okay, and he can go up there and make that the in traffic catch, like that. What's it called? At the point of attack or whatever. However they say whatever we say.
High point the ball. Yeah.
Like that. I think that's what makes him stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. Like I'm all for it. I know a lot of people want Branch too because of the ties with the Raiders. But why not steal one of these guys late in the rounds, right?
Yeah. I would love to see either one of them on the team. Another guy though, we can't forget. We can't forget to get him out the mid. This dude, his releases are crazy from what I've been told. Hey man, you never know.
Hey yo, there we go.
You never know.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, and he's calling a shot already. He's like,
let's go. Hey yo.
Like
hey yo, I need that right there. I need that right there, bro.
Yeah.
I think I got the notification. It was on Raider Resistance like 20 minutes ago. They already had you signed.
My boy gonna be over there live streaming over there in Pittsburgh at the draft from the audience, and they gonna draft him. Oh shit!
Hey yo, I'm gonna be like, what's my man name from Ballers? I'm gonna be like the receiver from Ballers, bro. Denzel Washington, bro. That's me right there.
Yeah.
Real talk, yeah. Draft me, baby. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
That's a good one. That's a good edit right there.
Hey, what I say? Swipe, stack, dip, catch on the post. I'm telling y'all.
Okay.
Touchdown.
Okay.
And that's the post. That's the picture you gonna see. That's the picture you gonna see when I score that
That's
right there.
That's the Pro Bowl release right there, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. But yeah, speaking of, who knows, bro? Hey, if you get a text or a call from a 702 number, answer it ASAP, bro. They might
you already know. Spot Tech, hit me up.
Hey, they're not only bringing in rookies.
Phone stay beside me.
Oh, they're not just bringing in rookies. They're bringing in vets for visits too. It was actually brought to our attention that Naji Harris is en route to possibly having a visit with the Raiders tomorrow. Now, this yeah, I would love it. Now, I know a lot of people had jokes and stuff about his unfortunate accident, whatever he dealt with last offseason. But honestly, man, like that shit happens. Like, unfortunately, I hope he recovers from that. And if he is full health, I'd be more than happy to have him on the Raiders. Like, I like Najee Harris's game, and I think it would complement what we have with Ashton Jeanty very well.
Perfect.
Did it ever really come out of what happened to him? Like what happened to his eye? Like it never. The full story never came out. Huh?
Wasn't it a firework incident or some shit like that?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how serious the damage or what exactly it was, but apparently it was like a firework accident, like a firework fell over or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit can happen. That shit happened to me. We was in my homeboy backyard, and he the one that set off the fireworks for the 4th of July every year.
yeah,
Just so this is the first year he started doing it, and we didn't know about putting the fireworks in the cinder block at first. So he just had the Roman candle shit just sitting on the ground, and as they shooting off, hey, look, I see the tube doing like this. That motherfucker lean over, and I see it. Bam! It shoot out. This how I know I can play receiver too, because I seen it coming and I ducked it.
yeah,
Bam! I watch it hit the grill, bounce off. I get up, make a move before the second one come. I broke my phone already. I made the move though before the second one came, and man, they were shooting under people's cars and everything. After that, we knew to get a cinder block and put the fireworks in the cinder block. So maybe that's what happened to him. He thought he could hold the motherfucker. Bam! It just blew up in his face.
yeah. But yeah, so Resistance says I mean, if it is bad, like what people say, I mean, hey, if he needs to wear an eye patch, bro, hey, it's part of the uniform, bro. He'd look on point over here.
Yeah, bro.
And then he tore his Achilles last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did. Shit, I did.
We'd have to see where he's at in that, and like sometimes you don't get the same acceleration after the Achilles. I mean, these guys get the top medical, but sometimes it takes a year to come back to like your normal spot, and so I'd be interested to see all that and how he's doing. But if we can get the Pittsburgh Naji Harris, I'm down for it. Like if we can get the guy, that was everything up there, I'm good with it. And like Kubiak talked about it, that we need that complimentary guy to Ashton Genty. He's more of a down. I mean, Najee's more of the downhill runner, right? The downhill kind of guy. So
short yardage.
Yeah.
Go get that.
Yeah,
Go get that.
He's your power. It'll be your power back.
Yeah, it would be a nice 1-2 puncher if he was paired up with Genty, if he is healthy. And if he's not, regardless, I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope he gets healthy and bounces back from all the unfortunate injuries that he's partaking in.
Well, we know how things go with doctors and evaluating players, so we don't expect us not to know that he's healthy or not. You know.
Yeah, I gotta ask you also regarding that, man. How do you feel about the whole Max saga and everything? What was your reaction when it first happened, and now knowing like he's back?
The Max Crosby.
Yeah.
So this is where a lot of Raider fans hated on me. I took a lot of heat because I was told that Max Crosby was getting traded early January. Somebody had reached out to me and they told me, hey, Max is going to be gone. People are going to get pissed off. And so I knew that and I kind of ran with it. And then I took a lot of heat throughout the whole month for it. I took a lot of heat at the Super Bowl when it came out. And even like my co-host Simone Raider was like, we'll be sitting in the hotel room in San Francisco and he'd be like, hey, dude, stop. Like Max ain't going nowhere. He would have told me already. Like we talked. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay. I've told you, he's going somewhere. And so I wasn't surprised that it happened. I mean, I guess I was because in the back of my mind, I was like, I hope my information is wrong and like I don't want Max to leave. And then when it did happen, I was still like shocked and I was like, oh damn, they really traded Max Crosby.
Yeah.
But when you looked at the value that they got back, I was like, okay, I'll take 2 first-round picks because I don't think Baltimore's winning the Super Bowl anytime soon, even with Max Crosby. Like, I think the issue is more of the offensive side of the ball than their defense. So I was like, okay, I'm good with that. And then the Max coming back shit, I was like, all right, let's do it because I was already big on Quay Walker. I'm already big on Nakobe Dean, and now we're actually adding Max to this defense. Like it only gets us better, and it only makes our rebuild faster. So it was a whirlwind, a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah,
but it was. I mean, like I said, as a content creator, awesome, loved it, loved every bit of it. As a Raider fan, it's just another offseason of fucking drama for us, right?
It felt like nonstop podcasting that week.
But it was back to back.
Yeah.
I was literally playing a game of Madden with the Raiders. And the motherfucker tried to quit the game. Like, y'all ain't even got him no more. You can't keep. I said, no, fuck that. We finishing this game. We finishing this game. Like, bro, he's still on the game for right now. But no, I was literally playing Madden, gambling on Madden with the Raiders, and the fucking shit came through. And I was like, man, what the? Like, I didn't even know how to react to it at the time. Because, like I said, I'm playing the game. I'm focused on that. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then, so, like, when everybody left, that's when I had my, like, fucking meltdown. And I, like, tore some shit up in the house. And I'm like, all right, it's over with. We got the picks. And as soon as you get comfortable with having the picks, it's like, oh, shit, the trade fell through. Max is coming back. So you're like, oh, shit, hold the fuck up. Like, I wanted the picks, but I'm happy as fuck that Max is back. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope, Mike, I want to say this. I really hope he wasn't talking about me because I'm a Raider fan. When he was talking about on his podcast yesterday about people talking about the distance between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. And I'm like, yo, I was talking about that shit on this show. And I'm like, yo, that shit was only like 50 minutes. But I'm a Raider fan, Max. Like, bro, I was on your side, but I was just saying, like, it was a shorter distance than you said.
And
might have been true.
I was like, I made that drive before, and I don't think it was 2 hours, but okay.
he might have got caught. Maybe it was an accident or something. Who knows?
Yeah, it was some traffic or something.
It was rush hour traffic. It was like everything going on. Yeah, somebody said Raider Resistance said they were waiting for a table at a restaurant, walked out, didn't even order when it happened.
Yeah, I was asleep, and my girl woke me up out of my sleep to let me know that it happened. I was like, no fucking way.
I'm texting the fuck out of our group, like, bro, Mike, run down. Where the fuck are y'all at?
Yeah,
like, y'all
because he didn't make it seem like he wanted out. Like, he was not saying nothing about when asked about it. So I when it happened, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I thought you were leaving, bro. But it happened.
It surprised
him,
and
then it didn't happen.
When he said it.
Yeah, it happened, then it didn't happen. So
hey, he wanted out. There's no doubt about it. He wanted out.
Yeah,
listen to all
and I get why.
Yeah, and I understand it too. Like, shit, look, as a fan, we go through the same shit. Like, we want to win.
Yeah,
and this guy, he only has a short window to actually do it. So I understand.
I'm
sure he was shocked by the team that he went to.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what combos TJ had with him, but like, I'm sure the few content creators that are cool with him, like we spoke with him, and he kind of did say, like, there's people that he's cool with that, they felt away, especially some fans and he understands why they felt away about it, which it sucked. Like, I didn't expect that to happen. I mean, I get why he wanted out, and I can't be mad at him for wanting out. Like, that's his life, that's his decision. Like,
you got
look out for what's best for you at the end of the day.
You got 10 years as a player. We got 60 years as fans. Like, bro, I get it. You know what I mean?
See, he got mad at me because he saw one of our clips and he said, and I was talking about how, like, the Raiders could trade him because he won't be the face anymore of the franchise because it's going to be Fernando Mendoza. When you draft a quarterback, that's your face now, and they're going to be more of an offensive team, go towards that with Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers. So he actually reached out and told me. He said I was uneducated because I wanted to trade. I thought he was going to get traded. I was uneducated and I'm a clown. And I just laughed about it because I was like, okay. And then everything came true, and I was like, okay, I'm so uneducated, but I knew you were getting traded. But yeah.
From what I heard, I don't know how true it is exactly or not. So allegedly, that of course, yes, he did want out initially, and that they kind of like fixed things, but he was at that point where it's like, I kind of burned the bridge a little bit, so it's like they could trade me. Like, at this point, it's like whatever happens, happens. So he wanted to still be here somewhat, but he has no control over what they could do. He doesn't have a no trade clause none on his contract. So if they wanted to trade him, they could send his ass out whenever.
They could still trade. Like, there's I guess there's still teams like calling for him, right? They could still trade him. Like, we don't even know until until week 1 if he's on that field, right?
We won't know. We won't know shit until trade deadline. He's came out. He said it. He wants to be here. We said it. We want him here. Raider Nation. I'm talking. Well, the Raider organization said they want him there. Us as Raider Nation are happy that he's back.
Yeah.
Like, I really say, bro, let's just fucking say fuck this shit, bro. He's the homie, and if he was supposed to be gone, he would have been gone.
Yeah,
but he's back. We didn't want him to leave, so like everybody just kumbaya and whatever and woosah and say fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Max is back, and let's go win this game. Let's go win these games for real.
And I think Max and Kwity Paye are gonna be amazing together. Like I know a lot of Raider fans. I saw a lot of Raider fans going, Kwity Paye, why did we overpay him? Like, then you must have not watched
He's a dog.
because Max and
he's a dog.
Together.
Yeah,
it's back to
instant upgrade.
It's back to high. It's better than what it was when we had Yannick Ngakoue and Max, because he's younger.
That was fun. Yeah. That was a fun year too. That was a really fun year.
If Kwity can stop the run, Duke can.
Yannick was getting pushed back. He was like this the whole time.
This defense, though, bro. I'm excited about this whole defense. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I'ma still keep saying this, bro.
I'm so happy. Like
Adam
before Max came back, the defense was already looking pretty cold in my opinion. But with Max back, I'm happy. And when it happened, like I was excited. Obviously, we started prepping like to go live immediately and stuff. But I messaged them right away, and I was like, "Look, bro, the football god spoke. Like you're supposed to be here. Like it's no place like home." And he liked the message and stuff. So he probably realized too, and like he said, like he's a man of beliefs and stuff, and like, hey, maybe that was the football guy speaking for real. Like bro was meant to be a Raider. And I hope
sometimes it takes you getting humbled a little bit to be like, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Sometimes it takes that little shit because that's what the Ravens did to him was straight out bullshit, and they should not even got him on the plane. They could have backed out without going through all the medical stuff. They could have just
instead of put him on a plane and going to fucking DC.
Yeah, they
should have just.
That was some sucker.
Hey, we'll fly you out on Wednesday. They should have just told him we'll fly you out on Wednesday. We'll do all that shit Wednesday, and see what happens with the trade Hendrickson thing. That would have been the better way because they didn't have to do the physical. They could have backed out of the trade, physical or not. They didn't have to agree to this and go through it until Wednesday.
That's real.
Wednesday, but to say that Max is damaged goods and shit like that, come on.
I hope we play them in the AFC fucking playoffs, bro. And Max gets 5 fucking sacks on him. And he gets a strip sack in the game.
To win the game, that'd be badass, huh?
To win our first playoff game in Allegiant.
He usually goes off home. Now I gotta know, like, do you guys really believe that if and when Fernando gets drafted here, do you really think he automatically is the new face of the team? I
gotta earn
my opinion, I agree with that. Like I feel like you have to earn that. Like I don't think anybody just gets hand given the keys just like that, bro. Like it's not that simple.
If it was like that, then Josh Jacobs would have been the face of this team. And no disrespect to Josh, but Max earned that shit.
Josh Jacobs is also a running back. We're talking about the premier position in the NFL, the one that sells everything. Like he, like it or not, he's going to be the franchise. He's going to be the face of the franchise. He is the guy. Like this is going to be the guy that they put on every billboard, that they put on every ticket stub, that they put on everything. It's going to be Fernando Mendoza, and that's going to be your number one jersey sale. That's going to be everything. And to us fans, he might not be the guy. He might not be the heart of the team because Max Crosby and what we know with him. But to the organization, this is who you're selling to everybody. This is who you're selling to Las Vegas. This is who you're selling to the casual fans out there.
Do you really sell him over the guy that's been the guy though?
Yeah, like
the guy that's been the guy in Vegas.
There's people that are writing Max Crosby off because there's a video of Max Crosby going, "Flock Nation, let's go."
But I mean, I looked at that. I seen that video, and I looked at that video that he said that, but he also showed more love to Raider Nation than he did in that tribute that he was.
Yeah, you could tell like he was already having like he was already second guessing like the moment. I'm not gonna say I knew exactly his thoughts, but you could tell like you could sense somebody's energy, and you could tell that bro is already feeling a way about it. Like damn, like he's having regrets. Like damn, I don't think this is the right decision, but I mean fuck it, it is what it is now. Like I gotta go.
Is Fernando gonna be in all the commercials though and shit? Like we haven't had a play. If we haven't had a player. Shit. If y'all can tell me one that we had that's been in a million commercials, like we see Caleb and all them in, we haven't had one of those guys. And if I think that somebody's gonna be that, it's gonna be Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah,
but
he has the poster child look to be
Max
commercials for sure.
Max should be right beside him. Like Max
when the Raiders have a primetime game this year, they're gonna put Fernando Mendoza's face over Max Crosby from now on. They're gonna
he's the number one overall pick, more than likely.
The rookie quarterback is taking on the Chargers this weekend. Max is gonna be secondary to Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, it's got to be that. It's got to be that for the quarterback. But I think when they put that graphic up, it's going to be Max and Fernando. When they put those graphics up, it's going to be Max and Fernando. Like Ashton Genty and Brock probably should be in there too. But as far as like when you think of the Raiders right now, even with Fernando being the number one pick, and when he comes in, when you think of the Raiders, you're gonna you can probably Google him, and Max Crosby still is gonna pop up first. Like
he should.
It's just hard to. It's hard. Like pause. So I know he's gonna be the number one pick. He's a quarterback, and he fits the vibe of that. But what Max has done for this organization and all that, I really feel like, bro, it's gonna be hard to just move him out the way and like, oh, he's the number one pick, he's the quarterback, let's put him right here. It's still gonna be like, yo, this is Max's team. You know, Fernando is still gonna be like, he might still, if anybody can rookie haze him, it's gonna be Max.
Oh yeah, and I don't think Fernando wants to come in here, and he doesn't want to be that face of the franchise.
I agree.
It's what comes with being the number one overall pick.
Yeah, that's what comes with that territory.
It's everything that he's going to get, and yeah, we understand that Max is the guy, and this is why I always thought if Max did leave, that he would regret leaving, because when you look back at it and you see the Raiders winning, because I think the Raiders are on the right track, right? Like we can agree.
Yeah,
agree.
That he would feel remorse that, hey, I worked my ass off all these years with the Raiders, and they won after I left. Now it feels better that Max is going to be a part of this, and he could actually be that one guy that, that tried to be here, and went through the growing pains, and then won with us, and that's something that we could celebrate with them.
Fact.
Yeah, facts. And if we're being honest, bro, that's the other thing too. Is I'm sure Fernando Mendoza is a very humble person too, where he's not gonna come into this big head being like, nah, I'm the guy now, like fuck out of here, move aside, like I'm sure he's gonna go into this calling Max Mr. Crosby and shit like that.
If not, Max is gonna definitely let him know the first day the pass get put on. Max is gonna let him know this is my fucking team. When he put him on his back, and they all just looking at him like, get up. Like, bro, we're not gonna come out here and be like, Max, don't touch him. They're not gonna.
I've said it in the past. I think Fernando Mendoza might be an AI generated quarterback, bro. Because we seen it when he took those shots like against Ohio State and even against Miami, bro. Like it looked like he didn't have he reacted, but not like too crazy of a reaction like most people would have. Like he was still trying to process like I just got hit. Like how am I supposed to feel right now?
Yeah, and like him talking, like he never says anything. Like it's all straight down. Like his PR team must love him because they don't have to correct him. They don't have to come out with anything. Like nope. Like even if a Jets fan went up to him and go, "Hey, I'd love to have you in the Jets." He's like, "God willing." Like he can go, "I'm going number one overall, so don't worry about it." Like, he says the correct things every single time. It's weird, like you said. It's like AI bot in him.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, they even programmed him with some cuss words, so I fuck with it. They programmed in some. I got to play this clip. Real quick.
Oh yes,
what the fuck, Fernando?
I think that was an underrated interview that a lot of people missed, but that was a good one.
Oh man, Caleb Presley has some very top tier content on YouTube. He's funny. I like his interview.
Oh, fuck Fernando.
So if I remember in that interview, they asked him if he's ever been to Vegas, and he said no. That was in that interview, right?
Yeah, that worries me, man. So that's the one thing I will say that's a concern. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse in a way where it's like, okay, like he's not worried about females and nothing like that. He ain't got no roster like some people would say or nothing like that. But also, it's like he comes to a place like Sin City where it's out there. It's all around the city.
He could have been with Vegas if he wanted to.
But also, he grew up in Miami though, so it's like if he was able to handle the distractions in Miami, I think he'll be fine in Vegas.
He gonna fit fine because he's gonna have his taco meat out. He's gonna have the taco meat out and all that with the linen pants.
He said catch him at all the trade shows. Catch him at all the trade shows in Vegas.
Yeah, hey, I just hope on draft night, because it's for certain he's gonna be there, like in Pittsburgh, in the green room and stuff on draft night. I kind of hope he dresses up like somehow like on some like Tony Montana inspired like gear. You feel me? Like pull up in the Scarface.
I wouldn't say it's 100% that he'll be in the green room.
No? Thank you, Joe. I was just about to say that, bro.
Oh, he might be with family. You're right.
I think he might like really pull some shit and be like, man, I'm not going to the draft. Like I'm already guaranteed to be number one. What the fuck do I got to go for?
And his mom's in a wheelchair. Like, and stuff like.
I get that for sure, but I mean,
stay home with her, have her comfortable, and just celebrate with her.
I get that for sure, but I mean, also some people kind of also see that moment like as a kid, like being able to walk down that aisleway or that rampway and being handed that jersey and shaking,
Does he really seem like one of those?
Yes.
If we're being honest, to me, I really feel like he is the type of dude, like Joe said, bro. He gonna want to be at home with his family, especially with his mom. Like I really see him, like he's doing what he has to do with this media shit right now because he's the number one quarterback. But before this, we didn't see him like all out in front of the media and on social media and shit.
He gonna be plot twist. He's gonna pull up in Vegas on some Chris Jericho shit. It's gonna be a countdown when they announce it.
Hey, no, I want him to come out to the fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I want to hear the glass shatter. I want him to come out to that, bro, and flick everybody fucking off in the crowd, bro. Be a real fucking Raider, bro. Flick everybody off.
He seems like a more of a business kind of guy. Like, I mean, really. I think the draft is cool, and I, like you said, we all had that dream of walking across the stage. But really, you walk across the stage, you answer a couple questions, and then you're on a damn plane to the team that you're going to.
Yeah,
so,
might be easier for the.
And then guess what? You're going to have a press conference where you're holding the jersey at the location that you're the team that you're on. So I don't know. Like I think, is it cool to do it and get the picture with Roger Goodell? Yeah. But if you're good, you're going to get those pictures all the time anyway. You're going to meet Roger Goodell 100 times. I think the bigger thing would be walking into the Raider facility and be like, "Oh crap, I'm here. I'm ready to get to work."
And getting met by Tom Brady.
They got to make this photo.
It's childhood idol. Look at this. This picture right here is awesome. Like,
I hope they really do make this a real photo shoot. Like this is a quality picture right here, and that's the classic attire right there by the late great Al Davis, man. That's a legendary outfit.
Facts. I need it myself.
Have him walk in there first day. Have him walk in the draft like that. Just do it like that.
Oh, man. That'd be perfect. With the glasses, with the little string hanging down in the back, like Al Davis, bro. That'd be perfect. But I was listening to Q's show today, and like he said, he was talking about how exhausted Ashton Genty was, and he was a number 6 pick. With going through the media after you get picked going through all those interviews, like he really might. That's what I'm saying. He really might just want to stay home and be like, "Yo, I'll deal with that shit when NFL Network comes to training camp." You know what I'm saying? Like, I really see him being that type of player, but we never know.
And Genty went in Crocs last year.
Yeah, he went in somebody's Crocs. He was prepared. He said, "I'm not wearing fucking dress shoes."
I wonder, like, obviously now that Fernando's wearing signed to Adidas, do you think he's gonna pull up in some Adidas attire or dress shoes? Like who knows? He might fuck around, wear some Yeezys or some shit crazy like that.
Could be some Yeezy slides. The foam
runners. You pull up in some foam runners. If he wearing some black or some gray foam runners, it's set in stone. He the pick.
I just want a picture of Fernando at the craps table. Like, as soon as he gets to Vegas, put him on the craps table and let's go.
Shake him up, talk my shit, hit my drink, and let him go. That's what he gonna be out there saying.
I don't know if I can picture. I wonder how he'll react in a casino, bro. Like in that type of a setting, like you know how he said that once he started winning, he got obsessed. Like, what if he started winning, like gambling? It's over. He turns into Michael Jordan, bro.
First time he loses in fucking blackjack, he loses $10,000. You gonna see that video that we seen. The fuck, Fernando.
I don't know. He's on LinkedIn. He seems like a very responsible kid. I don't think he's betting $10,000 like that.
But he'll be in Vegas in a couple weeks, right? He's coming out for the top 30 visit.
Yeah, he is actually. I believe I still have that.
So he'll get his first taste of Vegas, and I'm sure they'll give him let him do his thing, and he'll walk around and give him a tour of it.
They're gonna tell him this is your parking spot right here. This is where your locker is gonna be.
Max parks right here.
You get to wear Gardner Mint. You get to wear number 15 after Gardner Minshew and Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. Fuck Gardner Minshew, man.
Is that that could be the first jersey I think I ever had was a Jeff Hostetler. So
it's funny. I actually have one in the closet, bro. I actually have a Jeff Hostetler. It was my pops'.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to say that Hostetler was 15 for the Raiders.
Wasn't Michael Crabtree 15?
Yeah, but we were talking about quarterbacks, brother.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. Crabtree was a great receiver. Now, speaking of Crabtree, that I would say a lot of people try to give comps for a certain player. I would say that might be my player comp for Jacoby Lane. I'd say he reminds me of Michael Crabtree. He kind of reminds me of Crabtree a little bit, bro. He got some Crabtree to his game.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Crabtree, bro. That was probably my favorite Raider wide receiver we had in the past decade, if we're being honest.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's your favorite Raider of the last decade? Your favorite wide receiver?
Yeah, I would say that was probably my favorite Raider wide receiver of the last decade. Honorable mention, I'd say maybe Nelson Aguilar. I low-key liked Aguilar. Oh, I'm tripping. Renfro.
I like my dude Aguilar.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Renfro is so those would be my top two. It's hard for me to say in preference, but or say pick one or the other, but those would be my two favorite Raider receivers.
Henry Ruggs.
I did like Henry, bro. I did like Henry a lot too.
He's still my screensaver, bro.
Now, I'm gonna lie,
when that picture is still my screen.
When the Raiders drafted Henry Ruggs, I was like, man,
he really was my favorite
out of the three.
Yeah.
But when they started using him the way they did, I was like, all right, John Gruden knew what he picked the guy.
He's on his fucking way to being a great.
Honestly, I wonder what's gonna happen. Like when he does get that
this year
chance opportunity. Like I wonder what team's gonna take a chance on him.
It's this year. It's this year, bro. Like he can when we come into the 2026 season, bro, he can be on the team.
I wish we would be able to run it back, but I know, like, given obviously the circumstances of everything that happened, like, it's not no way. Yeah, I definitely don't see it happening.
If we didn't draft Jalen Carter, bro, there's no way we're fucking bringing Henry Ruggs back.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but I mean, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I still got my jersey.
Well, they didn't draft Jalen Carter because of Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't draft Jalen Carter, then there's no way you can bring Henry Ruggs back.
Yeah.
Now, why they still took Tyree Wilson is beside my point.
Yeah, that's another discussion.
What did Gonzalez do? What did Christian Gonzalez do not to be able to get picked?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts. That would have been a way better situation at this point.
Yeah, bro, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, he's gonna have a visit, and who knows? Maybe he does pull up in Pittsburgh. Maybe he's at the crib, or like we said, maybe he pulls a Chris Jericho moment, and they bring him off the stage like that, a countdown, bro. Who knows?
That's how I know y'all younger than me, bro. Y'all went Chris Jericho over Stone Cold, bro.
This looks like he has
Jericho is Raw. Raw is Jericho.
I'm just saying because we everybody knew who Stone Cold was. He had been there for a minute. Like Jericho just came on the scene like man, that was like boom, he just popped up on the stage out of nowhere. You feel me?
Chris Jericho had been there putting people in that fucking line lock. He had fucking been there, bro. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the fucking man. And The Rock said
he was in WCW for a minute. Like that, I'm talking about when he made his WWF debut. Was like when he popped out on the screen and did all that, the countdown shit.
Yeah, I give you that. But Stone Cold Steve Austin still was better, bro.
Yeah, there ain't nothing better than the glass shatter. Like even now, there's no entrance better than the glass shattering,
bro.
That's when you had the glass shatter and you were like, oh, shit's about to go down.
Bro, when Jackson Powers Johnson posted that shit when Max Crosby's trade fell through, that was the best fucking post of the whole fucking situation. When he posted that shit when the glass shattered, I said, yo, this is it was even better than Max posting him popping up as the Undertaker out the casket. Yeah. I said JPJ had the best one, bro, hands down.
I'm so glad speaking of like entrances and intros and stuff like that, bro. So I for the last couple of weeks, I keep forgetting to mention it, but I'm glad when Max originally got traded, I was already in my head like, fuck, like I'm gonna have to do a whole new intro like entirely because there's a lot of clips of Max in this intro. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. And literally the day before, like just a couple of days later, or the day before we were about to do our next show, it happens that that the trade fell through and Max is back. So I was like, oh, bet. So we went live that day, and I was like, cool, I guess I don't have to upload a new intro. I guess that's cool. And then we signed back Malcolm Coons, too. I'm like, oh, perfect. I don't got to change nothing on this intro.
Only thing you had to do was take out Pete Carroll, bro. That was it.
Oh, but that change was made the day that the signing was official. Clint Kubiak was already on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we move fast over here.
Yeah, we don't play no games, man.
Unfortunately, we're used to constant changes over here as Raider fans, so we move on very quickly. Unfortunately,
that's true. That was the most people seen us go live in a while, bro. Like we went back to back. We went back to back because like it was when Max got traded, and then Max came back, and it was like something else we went live for too. It was like
I think we had just went live like for I think it was a Blunts and Breakdowns episode, like literally just an hour,
like hours before,
like an hour and a half, 2 hours. We had just finished our recording that episode, and I was right there chilling, like I was getting ready to take another nap, and my phone started going off. People were sending me texts, and then Pred sent me a screenshot of the PSA announcement that the Raiders posted, and I read it, but I was half asleep, so I couldn't process it, and I'm like, wait, what does this mean? Like, what just happened? And then he called me and he explained it. I was like, oh, shit. I lost my mind at that point. Yeah. I mentioned it a couple times on the show.
Show him the broken mic stand.
I don't have a microphone stand no more because I was so hyped. I fucking broke my microphone stand. I spiked that shit like Gronkowski, bro. I was hyped. Whatever was it, I'm glad I didn't toss my laptop, but the microphone stand, we could get another one of those. That's fine.
Hey, look, I don't have notifications on my phone, like nothing, like it's all completely silent. Yeah. Nothing, it doesn't even vibrate, nothing. Like no notifications for anything. And then like I was driving home and my like on your car dash, like my phone came up on my car and it was like Samoan Raiders calling. And I was like, why would he be calling me? Like we're done with our show, we don't have nothing going on. And I was like, yeah, I'll call him back in a little bit. And then I go, no, there must be something. So then that made me check my phone. He goes, Max. I saw the Max. I was like, oh shit. So I had to run inside the house, get ready, and I was like, he was already live, ready to go. And I was like, damn. So
my boy Rundown had hit me up, and so he was one of the guys. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of intrigued by the idea of having the picks, like the thought of possibly drafting Mekhi Lemon. Like I like Mekhi Lemon as an SC fan, but all due respect to him, I'd much rather have Max Crosby on this team. When it happened, I was like, oh, that's what's up, and it didn't process with me like right away. Cause I was still like waking up from the nap. Like, oh, you're trying to go live right now. My boy who really wanted the picks, he sounded like all down and out about it, and that's when it clicked with me. Like, oh, like so basically Max is back. You know what? Yeah, let's go live. Like in that moment, I woke up right away, and that's when I was super hyped, and I was like, yeah, we're doing this. We're going live. It was a crazy turn of events, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
This might be the best defense, and we've said it a couple times, but this really might be the best defense I've seen since I was in elementary school. Last time we were actually good.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's a very good defense. I liked when they signed Jeremy Chin last year, and now I'm really excited to see what he can do with the guys in front of him, so he doesn't have to come up as much. And I still would like to add another free safety, but
yeah,
what goes on?
Yeah, and sorry, shameless bias again. I'm gonna say Kamari Ramsey. If we could get a safety, please, guys, look at Kamari Ramsey at 36. I wouldn't be against that.
Hey, look,
I'm a big I'm a Zakee Wheatley guy.
Okay,
Zakee Wheatley out of Penn State.
We bringing in a legit corner for a top 30 visit. Just to throw that out there.
Ooh,
who they bringing?
My man from Georgia.
Oh, Dallin Everett. Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be against that either. I like Dallin.
Yeah, let's and he played a little bit of safety for us too, as far as like in the system. He was a corner, but in certain situations when we had that inverted, he played some safety back there too. So, just throw that out there.
But see, it don't matter because you could juke him too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So.
You don't want
yeah. Yeah. I can cook all of them. Let's say Jalen Ramsey. I'm calling all y'all out. But hey, where my photo at? Because I want to put that on a T-shirt for my birthday for the draft. Yeah,
we're gonna have to see, bro. We're gonna have to see, dog. We're gonna have to see, man. Hey,
that's all they gonna see.
A few of us are friends with some players, bro. So we might have to make a few phone calls, see if we can set that up.
Hey, look, and
get that on screen. That'll be comedy, bro.
That's the picture they're gonna see when I get the first.
Bro. Now, if we do it though, we give you 5 chances. Is it just you're able to get a release on? Like, you get me? Like, you're able to get separation?
Yeah, I'm getting separation.
Are you catching the ball? Like,
I'm catching. I'm going through the full situation. I'm catching the ball and everything. I already told you. Move, swipe, stat, break, post. I'm telling them the route right now. They got to stop it. They got to stop it. I know a couple of my
They can know what's coming, but they got to stop it.
They got to stop it. I know a couple of my homies going to be looking at this shit like, man, he can't do that. I do it to y'all too.
What?
Y'all will be the first suspects to get it done to y'all.
That famous commentary you say, they can't stop him. They can only hope to contain him.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all see the look. And you know what's crazy? He put the
Calvin Johnson.
He put the T.I. lean on it to me. He put the T.I. lean on the hat for me too. So, hey, I'm telling you, they can't stop me. I got two good red zone plays in me. 2 good red zone plays. Save me for the playoffs.
It only takes
Save me for the playoffs. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you being triple coverage, bro. You one of them ones, dog.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the old Michael Crabtree. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna throw the ball up and.
Oh man! All right, this is when you know it's getting late on the show. My guy Trey getting a little delusional here, man. He's getting a little delusional here, y'all. But it's been a great episode, man. We appreciate everybody that's joined in. We're near that hour and 45 mark. Joe, man, it's been a pleasure. We really appreciate you for joining us this evening, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been an honor.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah, brother.
It was a good time, man. It was a good time to have you on here, bro.
But now I know I got to get my DB skills up so I can stick. Right
yeah,
who knows, bro? We might have to do a tournament like that, a one-on-one, like a wide receiver as DB, like content creators or something. See
I'm cooking everybody.
Talking like they still got it, bro. So let's see if you do.
I'm cooking everybody.
I'm telling you right now, I don't got it no more. I do not got it no more.
I got 2-3 plays in me.
Commentator. I'll do commentary. I'll watch from the.
I ran the 40 at that Super Bowl experience. I was done. I was like, "Yep, I'm done."
Oh shit!
Good.
Hey, like Trey saying he cooking shit on the route, bro. Honestly, I try off a release, bro, or a sudden movement, bro. I feel like I'm gonna tear my calf. Probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll probably fuck around and tear my calf, so I'm good.
I might do it, but I'm gonna go out fighting. You know, hand fight. Get them all stacked.
Hey, that's very commendable of you.
Post.
That's very commendable of you. But
yeah, that's all Renfro did was dance, and then take off.
Yeah, I might hit him with that move. What was that?
Him with the route?
The stutter, whip, flip back and come back. You know, the one where he did 3 moves in one. Yeah.
Yep.
You're looking like little Kim right now,
for the draft, I'll be in Vegas for the draft. I was gonna go to Pittsburgh, but
me too.
I'm not gonna go out there now. So I'll be in Vegas. I'll go to the Palms. The Raiders are doing a thing at the Palms on Thursday night. Yeah, so I'll be there for that because I'm already gonna be in Vegas for WrestleMania. So I'll probably be out there for like 10 days in Vegas.
Okay,
that's lit.
Right on. That's what's up.
I was gonna try to go to Pittsburgh because it's right up the road, but it's literally right up the road next year in Washington. And I'm gonna spend.
Yeah, Washington looks. It's gonna be at the Lincoln.
Honestly, I say both, bro. You go to both, in my opinion, bro. Like this is a special moment. Like especially you're one of the guys. You're one of the fans that actually really likes Fernando and wants him. So imagine being able to be there and witness that moment live, like when it's announced, bro. Like
it's my 40th.
What if he's not there?
Bro. It's my 40th birthday.
That's true.
I'm having a party, but I'm gonna have the draft on at my party. So and next year it's in DC, so it's easier for me to get there.
Yeah, and we'll have something special. More than likely, we'll do like a BTB pre-show either the day before or day of. And me and my guy Rundown been talking about it. It sounded like we're probably gonna have a draft party right there somewhere local right there. Probably at the crib. Some nice little barbecue and stuff, and we'll probably live stream it. Almost kind of like how Max.
Y'all gotta put me on the camera somewhere.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get you on the show, bro. We got to either pre-draft or post reaction. We gotta get your reaction to it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I need prayers. I need that picture.
We'll make sure we get that sent to you, bro. We'll make sure to get that sent to you. But yeah, before we wrap things up, I mean, obviously, most of the people I'm sure watching this know who Joe Morley is, but in case they don't and they live under a rock, where could the people find you, brother?
You can find me Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I post on YouTube as well. I'm more of a short form guy, and then I'm also the co-host of the Samoan Raider Show. So we have our own channel for that now. It is the Samoan Raider Show. It's kind of like the Pat McAfee show. But, I'm the AJ Hawk of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So we go live. We experienced. We were trying to do it in the mornings, and we were doing good. We had a good, and then now we're trying to fill our time slot out. So right now we're doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that morning slot you guys had, just because like I'd be getting off work like early morning, so I'd get to catch that. I get to tune in for that, like, or the good majority of the show, I'd say.
Yeah, I liked it too, but I think when it came down to like editing and trying to cut up our podcast, it was like, okay, now all the other news is breaking today. We're kind of behind it, so
that's the part of the content creator where it kind of sucks. Like when it comes to like choosing your time slot stuff, like you said, where it's like either you get all the content right away, like live on the spot, but then more than likely you're recording, you're streaming super late. So by the time, depending on what your schedule is, or if you work another job besides doing the content, there's a chance that, okay, now you got to go to sleep, go to work. Now you're limited on time to actually like cut up the content and create more content out of that. Like or like you said, you do it early and you cut up from what you have, but you may miss out on some of the breaking news stuff, and you'll have to speak on it later on. Like that's the part where it kind of sucks.
Yeah, because I'll make a video at night before I go to bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna post this in the morning. I wake up, something changes, and I'm like, well, throw that out the window. That's
Yeah,
like it just we're like other content. Like I think we have a harder time because we're in the sports content creation where what we say today can be different tomorrow. Where
yeah,
like people that post videos of them doing jokes at the mall and doing like that stuff, that can hit all day. That can keep it continuing.
yeah.
Ours is only relevant for a day and a half, and
And that's the part that sucks where like in a way like some content creators we are tapped in where we have some inside information, and it's like now it makes you want to like limit how much you say at times because it's like okay well it might like you said it might be one thing one day and then the very next day even though you think like oh it's guaranteed like this is gonna happen something could change just like that, and then
well,
people
like
be like oh but you said this you're a liar, and they switch up on you off of
like the
something that
Davis Webb. Davis Webb was very high up of being almost the head coach, almost hired as head coach.
oh wow yeah
Yeah.
It was. I would say that it was right there about to be it, and then once the Buffalo news hit, it kind of
Mhm.
had the Raiders sit back and take their deep breaths. And so a lot of people went off on me for that because I was like, hey, get to know who Davis Webb is because he
yeah
might be our next head coach. And like you said, things happen in the NFL like this, and it changes, and I'm glad it did because I think Clint Kubiak is more prepared and ready for it than Davis Webb was. But then there was talk that Kubiak might have stayed in Seattle. So people like they like to get on you about your opinion, but you know how hard it is to stand in front of a mic and give your opinion, and we can't go back on it because we just did an hour and 51 minutes of talking,
yeah
right? Saying our opinion, and it's easy for people to go, well, Trey said that he could burn everybody back there. But it's easy for them to come after us when they're sitting behind a screen and they're only talking to their dog or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah
I knew Genty was going to be a bust. No, you didn't. You didn't know anything. Like
yeah
you could say you did. You could say whatever you want, but unless you put it out there, it's hard to put it out there. That's why I give Dan Olasky, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, I give him props because it takes balls to go out there and give your opinion and to give the opinion of that's not well liked. And he'll be out there for years with that opinion out there with it on tape. Where you say it at your house, and then if it comes true, you can be like, "Well, I said it." But for us to get on a camera and say it, we're putting putting a lot of balls out there to do it.
yeah and that's real and like no and more power to the ones that put out content where they're just trying to be yes men being in agreement with everybody and trying to be liked, but I mean in my opinion like you said it takes a lot of balls to have the courage to speak your mind and speak it all the way 100% with honesty because if not I mean, yeah, it's okay to have the same content as other and opinion as other people, but then it's like, what's the point of watching you if you're pretty much saying the same thing as somebody else? And you, who knows if you even did your own research? You're just going off of what he said. Where at least people that have their own opinion, if they provide the facts, like it makes it more respectable. Like hearing that opinion, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think we said it. Trey said it off the air that he said, it's you don't have to. It's not. There's everybody that we can. Everybody has their own opinion about the Raiders. Everybody has their way of how we should rebuild the Raiders, how we get back there. But the one thing we all have in common is we want to be back to win. We want to win. We want to be able to see the team win, and it doesn't matter how we build it because I don't know if how long you guys have followed me or seen my videos, but I hated the Brock Bowers pick, and I was live for it, and I was pissed off about it because.
Mhm.
Not because I didn't. People were like, "Well, you don't know who Brock Bowers is." I know who Brock Bowers was. I know what he's about. But with Antonio Pierce as our head coach that year, and what they were preaching all year, we were going for a more physical, defensive type of team, and we drafted a finesse wide receiver. And I was like, "What the hell are we doing?" And so that, to me, like I was like, "Okay, cool. I love Brock Bowers, but it's not fitting the team need. Why? It's not fitting what we were trying to do." And then like same thing with Ashton Genty last year. Like people got mad at me because I was like, I would have rather took the offensive lineman and waited on the running back. And they were like, well, and so but like you said, it all goes back to not you don't hate the players. It's just I would have built it differently than the way you would have built it. And I think it's crazy how people get mad at you for your opinion, but at the end of the day, you got to be real to yourself. I don't want, like you said, I don't want you going out there and saying the same thing. Anybody can go out there and say the same thing as everybody else, but does it make you real? No.
Yeah, and I mean, and those of you that are watching this or fellow content creators watching this, don't get it as like we're saying like, oh, just say be different just to be different. Like, no, like if that's how you feel, if that's your opinion, like whatever your opinion is and whatever you voice, like make sure that's what you truly believe. Like it's not you're going off with somebody else. Like do the research, and when you have your opinion, just know like at least it's a genuine opinion. Like don't just do shit for shock value in a way.
100%. Be yourself. Just because when I first started, that's how I was. I was like, oh, I don't want to say this because people are gonna get mad, or I don't want to word it this way. I was like, be yourself. Go out there, because at the end of the day, who has to answer it for you? You do. You got to be the guy.
Yeah.
So
and
just go out there and
not everybody can like you.
With it.
Yeah, you're not gonna be liked by everyone. So at the end of the day, like I got to that point where after a couple of years of doing content where it's like, look, some people are gonna love you, some people are gonna hate you. At the end of the day, as long as they're watching, it don't matter, bro. Like fuck it, like you move, like it don't stop. It's not like they're like at the moment, at least, like it's not like they're paying your bills, nothing like that. Like you're the one that's putting in the work, like putting in all the grind and the hustle. So as long as you know you're staying true to yourself, like that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I give it up to all the content creators because like you said, I do it, you do it, you guys do it. All these people that do it, I don't think people understand how much time and effort it does take, and it is a grind for us, and we do it as love for the Raider fans, to the Raiders, just our love for the Raiders. And I mean, there's something like you go to work, you talk about the team, but there's something about being able to sit there and talk with your own fan base, to talk with the Raider fans about your team. That makes everything better and makes everything go. So that's the main thing. Like doing stuff like this is awesome. Like where you get the have people come in here, and because how many times do you turn on a game, the Raider game, you watch the game, and then you go to ESPN and you're like, they're not even talking about the Raiders. So now we can find fans that are in our own thing that talk about it, and I love it.
Yeah. And I feel like in a way it might be a changing of the guard, but like we've seen it this last season. Like a few guys that we're used to seeing as beat writers, like a few of them are stepping away, or they're getting moved to different locations to cover different teams. Like now people are trying to get familiar with like, okay, who do we watch? Who tune in with these content creators? There's some really great quality content creators, not just ourselves, but there's other guys out there that put out quality content and not only is it that it's quality content, but they actually love this. Like they're passionate about what they're talking about, and at least that their opinions are genuine and they actually care about the best interest of the team. Where there's some not all beat writers, but there are some beat writers that come into this with the mindset it's just a job. Like I don't really give a fuck about this team. Like I don't care about this team. Like I care less.
Some of us love this shit.
Yeah.
Some of us really love this shit. Like some of us, this is. Like I told Mike and I told Rundown, I told everybody that we do shows with, bro. Like this is a venting time for us. When we go through these bad situations during the season, like we can come on here and talk about this shit, and you can get that shit out. Like it's better than holding that shit in. You know what I'm saying? Pause and dragging it on to another week and going through the same shit. At least we can come on here and say what the fuck we hate about the team, say what the fuck we love about the team. If we had a good game, if we had a bad game, we can say what the fuck we want to say. And my whole thing is, bro, I hate what the fuck they say about us on fucking ESPN and shit, because they don't do nothing but shit on us. Yeah. At least if we have a bad game, bro, we can come on here and we can talk about some positive shit in the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Raider fans, y'all can come see some positive shit when we have a bad week. Like, bro, we don't want to get beat and lose a game 34-35, and then you're fucking talking about everything that we fucking did wrong in the game instead of the shit that we did right. Like, Raider fans don't want to hear that shit, bro. I want to hear, like, both sides. Like, don't just give me the bullshit.
Yeah, like you said, we got to mention the negative, too. Like, whatever went wrong, we got to talk about that, too. And the way I see it, it's like I'd much rather hear it from, you get me, like our people, like from our fans, like talking shit. It ain't
gonna be biased. It ain't gonna be, you know. some cooked up ass shit. Yo, ESPN fucking try to shit on us as much as they fucking can, bro. And that shit really gets on my fucking nerves. It really does.
But yeah, shoot. I just realized we went way a bit over time. We reached the 2-hour mark. But yeah, before we wrap things up, you guys already know my guy said where to find him at the Joe Morley _ on both YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, the same thing, right? _ the Joe Morley or the Joe Morley _
Just type in my name. Yeah, it should be.
Yes, sir. You'll find my guy, and then subscribe to my guy Raider Trey 540 on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram King 540. And yeah, as the banner say at the moment, that Twitter's not around no more at Machiavelli 24. You can find me on my new Twitter, the Machiavelli, THEE, and then Machiavelli. And then you of course, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, Machiavelli 24 for more content. It's been a great episode, Matt. We appreciate you. Next week we'll definitely we'll see. We may or we may not have another special guest, but there's a good chance we do. But yeah, till next time, man. We appreciate everybody. Peace. Oh wait, I almost forgot to say it. Black team, bitch.